experience.
Hi, I'm Paavo from a band called Apocalyptica. It's a cello rock band where there's 3 cello players and a drummer. And we have some singers in the albums. Also in the live show, we have Tipe. I'm a cello player on the stage, right?
Yes, yes you are. And actually, let's touch base on, I know, how long have you guys been out on tour so far for this leg?
For this leg, we just started this album tour like 1.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So we are in the starting point.
And for 7th Symphony, and this is, yes, yet another major deal for you guys, since you guys actually have a lot of guest stars, and since you guys have also encountered so many different people within your travels, and that you were actually fortunate enough to get a lot of these people on your albums. So you guys have been around for over 15 years plus, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's right.
So, but
since '96.
Yeah.
Many years, yeah.
It's been a while. And we are always happy to have you on our shores. But having said that, with a lot of what we were talking about a little bit earlier by way of, you have die-hard fans a little bit of everywhere on all corners of the globe. But some of the attendance for a lot of your shows have not been exactly great, but you know you're diehards. They'll travel distances to go see you guys. What are your thoughts by way of like this whole economic climate that we're in right now?
You know, yeah, we are living
It's
hard
affecting
times.
everyone, yes.
When I'm meeting our friends and the young people, they say so many times that they don't have money for the tickets. That's a different thing than 10 years ago. Everybody had the money for buying tickets for the shows. And, you know, the bands are traveling more. There's a lot of bands all the time on the tour. And no bands are earning any money from the record sales, so they desperately try to get the money from the touring.
Right.
And so there's a lot of competition at the moment beneath the bands. For us, it's been okay. Yeah, but so we are really happy for that. But I know that for many bands, it's really hard times.
Yeah, absolutely. But you guys are still trucking along, and you are still doing it and bringing it out, and we do appreciate that from a fan standpoint as well. But you guys will be back in the States, hopefully, you said?
Yeah, we're planning to introduce new tour for end of this year, November, December. So be aware.
Yes, we will be looking out for you. So we're going to go a little bit of backtracking since we did interview you guys quite some time ago. But now you guys have is Mikko a permanent member?
Yes,
Okay.
Mikko, our drummer, he has been permanent member for 2 albums already.
For 2 albums,
Yeah.
okay. I know that you guys have a brotherhood of just the 3 of you guys for such a long time, but I'm glad that you guys brought him on board as well.
That's really nice. We have known with Eikka since year 90, or even earlier.
If memory serves you right.
Something like that.
Okay.
But
Cool.
you know, everything based for the friendships.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, we are still friends. That's,
yes,
that's amazing. After these
out of
15 years of touring together in the same bus, we're still friends.
Right,
And that tells something about the feeling.
Absolutely. Actually, since we're going to jump around in the interview a bit, what have you learned about your tour mates, about your brothers, during all of these recording sessions that you all have gone through?
You know, they're my brothers. So if you have sisters or brothers, you know them pretty well.
Yes.
You know all the things, all the bad sides and all the good sides, and even from their eyes you can, you know what do they think about the things.
Right.
And of course it's sometimes you should be, you know, we also like fighting, like things, easy things. But it's really open relationship with the guys, and it's good to be open, and if you have some bad feelings inside you, you got to talk it out. Otherwise, it gets worse.
Exactly. Does that happen? Does it get a little heated in creative ventures that you guys do when you guys come together and create? Especially like for Seventh Symphony. Can you think of anything off the top of your head?
Of course, you know, the creative process, it has many dimensions, and on the run, of course, if there's a pressures, then it could be heated somehow. Right. But for this time with this Seventh Symphony recording, we had a really good time. Really good time in the studio, and it was really inspiring and like a good feeling.
Okay. Is it difficult to bring outside people into the fold of creating? Because since you had Gavin Rosdale on this one, as well as Joe Duplantier.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to bring in outside people to work within the creative process, or is everything pretty much laid down by the time they come?
You know, every collaboration is their own story, so there is not like a rules how it's gonna be. But basically, we work so that we have first the song, and then we make our cello stuff first, and then comes the singer on the top of that. And with Joe Duplantier, they did actually that song together with Eikka.
Okay.
So he was really involved a lot in the beginning.
Okay.
But Gavin, for example, that song was pretty ready on that point when he went to studio to sing that. So it was pretty already done song. Eikka's song.
So what is your favorite song off the album, and why?
From the singing songs?
Or
I would say that I would name two songs.
Okay.
For example, the singing song, the Broken Piece is my favorite, because it's I would say that it's refreshing, new kind of Apocalyptica, and it's.
In what regard do you think?
And it's also done a bit different kind of way. There's musically there's a lot of pop flirt in the song, and production-wise, like, technically, there's a lot of cello sounds which are not made heavy by distortion. They are made heavy by compression, and that makes it sound a bit different and interesting as well. And from the instrumental songs, that favorite changes day by day. I would say there's two. Sakra, which is really static, hypnotic. How do you say?
Hypno or hypnotic.
Yeah, hypnotic song. Also, I would say even spiritual somehow. And then there's a Rage of Poseidon, which is like a progressive, huge song. Those are my favorites.
Okay, very cool. And to play live, do you like it electric or acoustic? Which one is your favorite?
I can't answer that question because it's both. Yeah, it's more like a songs, which doesn't matter is it acoustic or
they have their
electric.
elements. Each one has their elements.
Yeah, but in our shows now we have done so that in the middle of the set there is like a small acoustic part where the volume level goes really down. We take the acoustic microphones and we play some beautiful stuff.
All right. We're going to be looking forward
That's
to it.
basically for the ladies.
Oh, good one. Yes, you know we will appreciate that.
I know that you would love it.
Okay, good. Let's actually talk a little bit about you guys and your instruments and how long that you have to have a love for your instrument for you guys to have played it for over 15 years. So where have you?
Over 30 years.
Over 30 years.